And of course, from Bank of America to American Airlines, Comcast, Walmart, Fiat Chrysler, so many American companies announcing perks, wage hikes, $15 minimum wage at Wells Fargo, for example, including bonuses, $1,000 bonuses, $2,000 bonuses at Fiat Chrysler to workers here in the United States. All of this as a result of passing tax reform. It's more than 2 million Americans are going to get a bonus from this. And here's what the CEO of Fiat Chrysler and Toyota had to say about the impact of the tax overhaul at the Detroit Auto Show.
I think that the tax reform that was done in December went a long, long way in giving a huge jolt of confidence to this country.
I think the biggest impact is, I think it's going to put more money in consumers' pockets. And when that happens, they go out and they buy things like cars. So we think the tax package will probably have about a 200,000 unit bump to the overall marketplace. But more important than that, people have a really positive attitude going forward. Consumer confidence is very, very strong.
John, what do you make of this?
Well,
there's so much to break down in all the news that we've gotten about the economy, about the markets, because of the tax reform.
You know, I think that the key word right now for the markets and for the economy is momentum. There's a good head of steam in the markets. We see a new 1,000-point mark getting hit every few weeks now. You know, markets tend to have this self-reinforcing attitude about them, and we're seeing that in the economy too, the global economy. There's just very little on the horizon that I see that's going to slow this thing down. We're between 2% and 3% growth, and it looks like it's going to keep going.
But when you say momentum, to me, that you're kind of alluding to euphoria. But what we're seeing lately in these markets, it seems like investors really didn't expect the Trump administration and the Republicans to get this tax reform done, and so they were kind of caught off guard by all of the impacts of the tax reform. And rather than it being euphoria, what I'm saying is there's a very real reason that this tax reform is flowing to the bottom lines of these companies. It is flowing out directly to the workers, with more than 2 million people getting these bonuses.
Well, the tax overhaul certainly does add to this momentum. I don't mean to say euphoria. I think that there's momentum. There's a push behind this. I think at some point you could get to euphoria and the kind of bubbles that we worry about, but I don't see us there now. But, you know, tax reform, I think we're going to talk about this later. The weaker dollar also helps the U.S. economy's momentum because it supports exports.
John, what about actual GDP growth? How long would that take? I mean, I understand the market and it's expression of confidence, but now GDP growth, we're talking about productivity. How long will it take if it's going to go up, if it's going to come closer to 4?
Well, I mean, you put your finger on it. Productivity is the key. You know, we've already seen the economic growth pick up. We saw 3% growth in the middle of last year. We probably got close to that in the fourth quarter too. The question is whether that can be sustained, and that will be sustained if productivity picks up. And productivity takes a long time to play out. You know, you have to see companies investing in new equipment, new machinery that makes workers more productive. These are longer-term trends, and we're not going to know about that, I think, for years possibly.
But as people's personal economy, as your paycheck gets bigger, we're talking $3.5 billion in bonuses, basically promised because of the changes in the tax law. This also changes the dynamics as you go into the midterm elections, because it's hard to run against, it's hard to vote against a party where your personal situation has gotten much better. And let's face it, we're seeing that it is. So there will be resistance in 2018.
John, you've got February, people will see bigger paychecks. You're talking about more than 90% of workers in this country are going to have bigger paychecks. I mean, that again, you talk about momentum in the stock market, momentum in the economy.
That's absolutely, and you know, let's talk about the stock market too, because it's not just paychecks.
I always say that because I heard some person on another network talking about, well, we need to explain to people that the record stock market, let's unpack this, a word that I banned last year, that the record stock market is not the same thing as the economy, but you have a stock market that's reacting to a stronger economy at 3% plus growth for 3 quarters in a row.
Absolutely, and this stock market itself has an impact on an economy. I would think most of us here at the table and most of our viewers have 401k plans that they're watching every week. and they keep going up. You know, that's good news. That makes us more comfortable about our retirement plans, and it makes us more willing to spend money today. It's one reason I think why the saving rate has been going down, because people are seeing their accumulated wealth going up.